Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another Stormworks Search and Destroy video. Today we are continuing on with our heavy tank, and as you guys can see, I made it amphibious, and you can see it right there. However, today we're actually going to go ahead and take those off. I'm also going to go ahead and decorate this a little bit, and we're also going to go ahead and raise this bit up, which actually means we're going to be deleting this thing for right now, because honestly, I feel like it needs to be a little bit taller, which is kind of strange, but I guess we'll see. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and slope this up a little bit more aggressively, and we'll build a little bit of a platform there. We also need to do something with this, because honestly, I feel like this needs to be moved backwards or something like that, so we'll do something with that. And yeah, we'll just make it look a little bit better. So, let's go ahead and get on with it, shall we? Okie dokie, so let's go ahead and start with our work. We are actually going to go ahead and destroy these things for right now. Honestly, it is cool, it being amphibious, but it doesn't really work too well for us. Not really, anyway. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of it, and we'll actually replace it in the future if we need to. However, is that likely to happen? Possibly, we'll see. But yeah, this thing is going to weigh more as well, so it's just going to get more and more difficult for it to actually float. And yeah, we don't really want difficulties here. That is not what we're looking for. But yeah, it's okay. It's alright. Anyway, let's go ahead and fill all this in so it does actually, it all fits, which is awesome. We're going to leave this thing on the back because that works. And yeah, it looks okay. Okay, so I think, I don't really know a good way of doing this, but essentially we're going to go ahead and delete all of these things for right now. That's okay. It does mean we're actually going to go ahead and delete that guy as well, and then we're going to send this across here, which is a bit strange, because then we're going to add that back, which is crazy, but that's fine, and we're going to continue building it from there. It does also mean that we need one of these guys to go right here, because that's the way it works. Bam, there we go, awesome. And yeah, we're going to try and, like, lift this up. I don't know how I want it to look, though. I really don't. Okie dokie. So, I do want it to be kind of angled, at least a little bit from the front. So, if I do something like this, maybe? I don't know. If I do this, so that it goes all the way... What the? Okay, right, hang on. So, we do this so it goes to the side. There we go. Awesome. If we then add this piece to the side, and we can do something like this... then that bit of the tank actually is raised a little bit and does look pretty cool. We're then actually going to go ahead and send this bit forwards so that it adds on to this little bit, which I believe actually will add to it and actually looks kind of cool. I like it. Okie dokie, we're going to go ahead and delete the turret basket thingamabobby for right now as well, and we'll also delete all of this as we go, so that we've got more and more room on the inside of the tank. It is worth saying this bit actually needs filling in. There we go. And that's actually pretty excellent. Good. Yeah, okay. With that being said, though, I think we should actually raise it up one more. There we go, because we should. And that's actually completely fine. Very, very nice. And I would love to actually have this bit be... I guess that does actually work kind of well. That does actually work kind of well. However, from the front, that actually looks really strange. So I'm not sure if I like this. Spawn it in, let's have a little look. Okay, yeah, no, it works. It actually does work. Nice. We'll keep it. Alright, okay, so with all that being done, that is actually pretty good. I mean, it is a lot taller than it should be, to be fair. But, it'll work. It will actually work. So, I guess from here, we actually just seal this off, essentially. So, that seals off to there. We might as well, actually, just leave it sort of like this. Flat-backed, doesn't really matter. Exhaust? Yes. I want the exhaust coming out the back if I can, but I don't know how that works, so we'll figure that bit out, actually. Yeah, because at the minute, we've actually got exhaust coming out the top, as you guys can see right here. We've also got exhaust coming out the sides, right there, so I don't really want this coming out the side, to be totally honest with you guys, so we might change that a little bit, but I guess we'll see. Also, it is worth mentioning, I do want it to be a little bit sloped on the back, too. So if that's possible, that's kind of what I want to do. So let's delete these guys for right now. There we go, delete all of those. We'll actually fit that directly to there. And then I think we might be able to use these guys. Here we go. So do this upwards. There we go, awesome. And that can be, whoa, redo that. That can actually be a good little bit on the back. I think that works, actually. Yeah, it looks kind of strange, but to be fair, that's alright. It's allowed to. There we go. We'll do something like this so that the exhaust can stay there. And we'll continue with these guys. It's very rounded. Like, that is incredibly rounded. But I think I like it. I do. I actually think I like it. Alright, okay. So, I guess with all that being said then, this guy needs moving to a new location, which is okay. However, we do need to connect it up again, obviously, as it goes forwards. Which is actually fine. So, delete this guy. We'll actually have this guy go in here like so. There we go. And we'll move it up, and we'll also move it forwards. Because it just makes sense. So, that's why we're doing this. But anyway, let's go and connect that directly up to there. Awesome. And yeah, we'll send it up just a little touch, just like so. And yeah. Also, it is worth mentioning as well, if this thing is actually too quick, yes, if this thing is too fast, we can change it a little bit more. We can actually just delete 2 cylinders. It'll slow it down, and also it'll be less weight, but that means it'll speed up. I don't know. Anyway, heat. Let's just type in heat, and hopefully we get a radiator. The same one we had, which is a 5x5, I believe. There we go. We can actually seal this on directly onto there, and that will be awesome. Will actually work, and that's great. I'm also going to go ahead and delete these guys, and we will send it directly upwards. Yes, we will. So pipe. Let's go ahead and just bring this into the sky. There we go. 1 and 2. And, in fact, we'll have it right there. This seems cool. We'll use a straight pipe, actually, an enclosed one. Put that right there. We'll then have our our air filter directly on top of that. There we go. Awesome. And then I think the way that I want to seal this in is like this. It looks a bit weird, but at the same time, I think it'll work. So we'll do this. Okay, and then on the back end, we'll use these guys right about there. That's okay. And we'll also do this. So the fans aren't completely covered. Okay, it looks weird, but I think it'll work. I think it'll work. Okie dokie, so now I guess it's time to put the turret ring back in. Let's go ahead and see if it fits. Of course it doesn't. Alright, delete these guys, and maybe it'll fit with that being done. Yes, it will. And I want this to go pretty much as far back as it possibly can. Because, yeah, this turret's going to be quite large. It's going to be quite large. Alright, there we go. That's awesome. Go ahead and fill this little bit in. Good. And actually, we're just going to go ahead and seal this bit in as well. There we go. Awesome. Yeah. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Okie dokie. So that does mean that the turret is actually going to have to be pretty small. Or the gun is actually going to have to be pretty small. Or whatever. Because it's too tall right now. It's actually really, really tall. And I don't know whether we need it that tall, to be fair. So I don't know how this is going to go. So, yeah. Also, I was thinking about, like, shapes of turrets, and I'm thinking, like, a Tiger 2 turret would actually be pretty cool on this thing. But again, I don't really know. I don't know. The way that I had it before was actually pretty cool. I'm not sure I like all of this addition to the top, but I think it does actually work, to be fair. Let's delete these 2 for right now, and we'll put this back. And we'll actually paint this piece again. And I'm going to go ahead and spawn it in, and we'll see if we like it. I don't know, I think I do, because the turret being on top of that, I think it works. I think it does actually work. The front being so angled, yes, that works too. Awesome. And this, in theory, should actually just drive now. Oh, actually, wait. It needs cooling. So, we need to give this electricity. We need to give that electricity. And that's all good. We'll then actually connect this directly up to here. And that should be fine. Spawn it in. Let's get in and drive it around again. Okie dokie. So, the engine should start any second now. It sounds like it's trying, but it sounds like it's failing. Uh-oh. There's an issue. There is an issue. And you know what it might be? Our fuel tank. So our fuel tank's in here. It is not sealed anymore, as you guys can see right here. Okay. Good spot. Good spot indeedy. Alright, whack that in. Now it should work. Should work fine. Alright, it's time. It's the moment of truth. Here we go. Exhaust, please work. Yes. And off we drive. Okay, yeah, sick. It does wheelies now as well, just to let you guys know. It does actually do wheelies. But yeah, this thing, it works. It totally works. And I think a turret on top of there that isn't too, like... that isn't too big will actually be pretty awesome. Yeah. Nice. I like it. Alright, so what I want to do right now is I want to actually try and do a mock-up of a Tiger 2 turret. Now, it's going to be kind of difficult for me to do, I'm not going to lie. But we're going to give it a go. So if I look over here, I've actually got one by my side. A Tiger 2. Just right there. We got a Tiger 2 right there. But no, we don't. But anyway, I wish it did. That'd be cool. Anyway, let's do this. So it actually just drags it forwards like so. All right. It does peek over the front a little bit, but that's okay, probably. Maybe. I don't know. We're then going to do something like this. Okay, so somewhat like this. But obviously they have somewhat of a flat front. So we're going to have it with a flat front, I guess. All right, here we go. Just do that. There we go. We'll have a flat front end. Maybe. Like this. There we go. Awesome. And actually, now that I think about it, we will actually delete this guy and this guy. And we'll have this bit be like this. I know it's not amazing, but I think it'll work. Alright, excellent. And then down the sides, we'll obviously use these guys. So we'll do this. And this. There we go. And then on the back, this is where everything gets crazy. So, I think we'll actually just fill this piece in. It makes things easier. 10 times easier. Put that there. Put that there. And then do these guys on the back. Now, obviously, it's going to cover up my air inlet thingamabobby. But I think that's okay. Honestly, I think that's fine. Here we go. So we'll do this. Bam. Because this isn't going to be sealed, it really doesn't matter that it's covering this. We'll just go ahead and do this across the back. There we go. Awesome. Fill this in as well. And then do these guys. And I think we've got like a bit of a turret going on here that will actually work. Nice. It's also very squat. So actually, in theory, this thing might actually be... might be pretty good. It looks a little bit modern. Looks very modern for what tank it is. But I think that's okay. Alright, we'll seal that off like that. We'll actually seal this off completely. There we go. And I guess we could just do this from here. Backwards. Alright, there we go. So let's say that that was actually the turret. We would have to use a cannon. A battle cannon. Which is unfortunate, because I wanted it to be way bigger than this. But essentially, this would go inside of there. Oh. Ah. Aha. So this would go inside of there, kind of like that. But that is not big enough. That is way too tiny for this tank. Like it is. It's just way, way, way too small for this tank. So I don't know whether we'll be using this turret, but... kind of cool still. It is kind of cool. But yeah, the turret is probably going to be extended up more than long. Which makes this kind of difficult, but we'll see. So spawn this in, see what it looks like. I don't know whether I like that. So, yeah, we can actually chop and change this turret around. If I was to go off like a Matilda, which is what the base is modeled off, I think it would be quite tall as a turret and actually really wide. So I think the smaller I make it at the top using these things, the worse the turret's going to be. So I might actually get rid of all of this extra bump on the top. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and we might change it. Yeah, we might. But yeah, as for room on the inside, let's have a little look inside of here. This is the turret, obviously. There's the cannon right there. Cannon's tiny, so actually there's a lot of room in the turret. And if we wanted more ammo and stuff like that, we could actually put loads in here. But yeah, let's drive it around, and we'll see what it looks like driving around. And we might have to change it soon, but we'll see. I actually kind of like the way it looks. It's just the turret's... the gun is going to be too small. But yeah, I like it. I do. I actually really like it. Look at it do drifts and stuff. Nice. Look at that. Look at it go. Whee! There we go. So yeah, as a driving machine, this thing's actually pretty awesome. Until it sets on fire like that because it breaks. But yeah, kind of cool. But yeah, looking at the thing, I'm really not sure about these sides, like the side armor stuff going on here. The way that we can actually combat that, though, if we wanted to, is we could actually delete most of this, delete that, and actually just replace it with something like this. Here we go. So some tanks, honestly, just had, like, sort of flat sides. And that would mean we would have a much greater, a much bigger turret, because we could actually fit a huge turret on there. And I think that actually makes sense. So we might do something like that. Also, this bit can actually be removed. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what you guys actually prefer in the comments down below as well. Because honestly, whatever you guys say is essentially what I'm going to do. So, one thing that I could do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go, is actually just add these guys. So delete this and put this in. That actually looks pretty cool. And yeah, the turret would actually be able to be way bigger if we did that. It's kind of awesome. Alright, well anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here for now. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys like the way this now looks, let me know. And we'll actually continue with it like this. If not, we'll actually take this turret off. We'll in fact actually take all of it off, so including this bit right here. And we'll have a bit of a flat top tank. I think that'll be fine, actually, if we do that. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.